What should Man Utd do with Shea Lacey after Atletico win? Manchester United notched up their second win of pre-season, overcoming Atletico Madrid 2-1 in Stockholm on Saturday afternoon. Arnau Ortiz put the Spanish side ahead in the 5th minute, but a second-half Bryan Mbeumo double gave Michael Carrick's side the victory, just over a week after their 5-0 victory over Rosenborg. The athletic Cerys Jones was there to break down the key talking points from the victory. Advertisement: what does this season hold for Shea Lacey?
Get ready for a fitness upgrade. Featuring cutting-edge technology and high-precision sensors and tracking on the free VSync app, the eTech City Smart Fitness Scale is your platform for success. The scale provides 13 essential biometrics, complete with helpful data graphs on the VSync app, all viewable on your personal profile. The scale handles all kinds of shapes and sizes and is safe for the whole family to use, at home or on the go.
Ready to order? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/9.
Last season's Africa Cup of Nations, when United were without Ahmad and Mbeumo, presented teenager Shea Lacey with the opportunity for a run in the first team. He was named in the first-team squad 10 times from the end of November to early January, mustering 2 token cameos from the bench in the Premier League and a longer opportunity from the bench as United chased an FA Cup tie against Brighton and Hove Albion. It literally ended in tears when he was dismissed late on after a second booking. It felt a harsh way to conclude Lacey's senior breakthrough after he had shown bursts of pace, technique, and wiry strength. In Stockholm, supporters were given their strongest reminder of the 19-year-old's potential. Lacey, playing as an attacking midfielder behind Mbeumo, was United's brightest spark in the first half. Despite his diminutive frame, he used his speed to great effect to wriggle free of markers, turn into space, and drive United up the pitch. He produced lovely pieces of skill, the best being a touch with the outside of his right foot to free himself of defenders and create space to whip in a cross that Mbeumo could not quite turn home. It was his quick feet that won Mbeumo's penalty shortly into the second half. He was withdrawn on 73 minutes, having given an excellent account of himself. But that performance came predominantly from the position that usually belongs to Bruno Fernandes, the team's talisman and captain. It is hard to see Lacey carving out significant minutes there. He can also play on the right wing, but again faces competition from Mbeumo and Ahmad. Lacey could seek a loan to build his physicality and play regular first-team minutes. However, he is also a regular member of the under-21 setup and could opt to stay put in the hope that more opportunities to integrate with the first team come up. This will be a longer season for United, and after his pre-season performances, it is easy to imagine Michael Carrick wanting to keep Lacey around. Advertisement: Mbeumo's game of 2 halves after Ortiz's whipped ball to the back post drifted all the way in after 6 minutes. The onus was on United to open this friendly up. Their forward line, while they strung together a few smart moves and mustered 8 shots, ultimately suffered from their lack of a focal point. With Joshua Zirkzee on the bench, Mbeumo was tasked with leading the line and initially struggled to carve out opportunities to unleash his finishing. Atletico kept the final third congested, and the Cameroonian found himself constantly under pressure as he sought to run onto through passes from André Santos, Mason Mount, or Lacey. The lack of space to run into evidently frustrated him. Half an hour in, after losing possession in the final third and committing a foul in his efforts to keep the attack going, he let out an agitated yell. The second half brought far more joy. Mbeumo is at his best with space to pick out a finish, and a foul on Lacey afforded him the chance to do so from the penalty spot. He sent Atletico's substitute, keeper Salvi Esquivel, the wrong way to equalize shortly after halftime. 20 minutes later, substitute Jack Fletcher ghosted past 2 Atletico defenders and into the box. Mbeumo timed his run well to arrive unmarked and had a simple poacher's finish past Esquivel to win the game. Neither is a goal for his highlights reel, but after a frustrating first half in which he struggled for impact, the second was a welcome display of smash-and-grab finishing that saw him open his pre-season account. How did JJ Gabriel perform in his first senior appearance? At 15, it is remarkable to consider the idea that JJ Gabriel has been made to wait for his debut. But the level of anticipation in Stockholm when he emerged on the touchline showed how strong the desire to see him in the senior team has been. Advertisement Gabriel was brought on in the 82nd minute, and his first action was to receive a pass and immediately have a defender barrel through his back and win a free kick. Second was some neat control near the right touchline, drawing acclaim from the crowd and a brief carry forward. His first foray into the box ended in a blocked shot after the ball became stuck underneath his feet. His second, after a smart give-and-go with Lenny Yaro, was more promising but ended with him bundled to the floor. He scarcely joined in with the crowd's brief penalty appeal. There were no real surprises. Excellent technique, pace, little if anything in the way of one-on-one defense, and a slight physique that needs plenty of development to cope with senior football. No real surprises, except, of course, the fact that a 15-year-old played for Manchester United and plenty of the 25,132-strong crowd in Stockholm will have already known his name.